Buggy has them.
I knew Buggy had it. I gotta go to Mama's now. Take a left at the light now?
Right, yeah. Oh, hey, the suspension boost.
On some touge right now? Sheesh. Sheesh.
Best place to test it.
Sheesh.
This thing's a little bit of a neck breaker, huh?
Huh?
This thing's a little bit of a neck breaker, huh?
No. It's not.
Because I already seen 2 broken necks.
Yeah? I don't know. I didn't think it was. The cops don't break their necks that often. That's what I pay attention to. I should make sure they don't look over, you know, and they don't.
They're like, oh, just a delinquent behaving himself.
For real. Big Lance. Those bumps usually feel like shit.
Does it feel more comfortable?
It does, man. Honestly, rides like an actual car, you know?
It's just a really stiff one.
Yeah. Like those bumps feel like whatever now, you know?
Yeah, you might even be able to get away with like 7Ks in the rear.
How comfortable that is compared to before. We'd be thudding everywhere.
Yeah, it's funny. Even though like it feels more supple and soft, it's actually gonna handle better. Because you'll be, whoa, yeah, stiff is good, you know. Oh, we're gonna just upset.
That's a pretty basic idea, you know.
Yeah, it upsets the car.
Damn, it's gonna ride so good. Trailer better not bust a left. I'm gonna lose it.
I don't think semis go through Mount Madonna.
They don't?
No, I don't think they're allowed to.
Oh, he has to go around, huh?
Yeah.
We has to go through over there. And
129,
yeah,
I think.
That makes sense, though.
Although I have seen a semi or 2 go through Mount Madonna.
The homie's running late, you know? Trying to toke it up. I can see how some of those turns be an issue for semis, though, you know? Take up both lanes.
Or through the switchback.
Yeah.
Yes, you can. Yeah, the ride is tolerable.
Gotta get some space, you know? Is that a fucking motor?
I think
It feels that scary. Like on a turn.
I like that though, but it feels less scary.
It feels way less scary. Like I don't feel scared giving it all throttle, you know? It feels a lot better.
Yeah, we're gonna stiffen your front though.
Like right now, it feels like the best way I can describe it is like before when I wanted to take a hard like any turn, the rear really wanted to kick out like almost as soon as I like threw my steering wheel. Now it follows through like very, very smoothly. It feels good.
do learn it, don't go wild.
It behaves so differently, bro. Like just the way, like, it doesn't even feel like the weight gets tossed around that much, you know? It feels like it does that a lot less.
It's because the suspension is moving underneath you now. You're not moving with the rigid body of the car. Because the car was rigid before. So I'm sure it felt like you were getting thrown around more too.
Yeah, for sure. Now it feels like it feels like when you balance a broom on your hand, you know?
Yeah.
It feels like that.
Yeah, the weight is moving underneath you. The suspension is moving underneath you. Same exact fucking parts. Crazy. Damn, on easy whipping it.
Tommy, huh?
You see that? I'm not talking smack, but like now that I adjust your car and I adjust my friends, you know, it makes me wonder how many people are out there riding around.
A lot.
You know what I mean?
A lot, a lot. Hyro is one of them, but he refuses to raise his car up.
No, but even just like the preload or adjusting the heights perfectly like we did.
Everyone's been adjusting them wrong, bro.
Yeah, no.
Everyone that would help me do that shit before, way off. It's not even the same language that we're speaking, you know?
You've had other people adjust your suspension for you?
Not like the preload, but like definitely help me out with the clicks and stuff, and like why it felt the way it did, you know?
Oh, okay.
And I got a lot of different shit, like change my spring rate or change my like the kind of suspension I had in the car, you know? Or like just some you know, some random stuff that people would just say. Feels great though.
That's a clean color. I love that color.
That blue, huh?
Yeah.
I feel like it only looks good on that car though.
Yeah.
Or like Beamer splits, yeah?
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like it rubs it.
Just a smidge higher in the front.
But I thought it would be able to travel to that point where it could rub again, but it doesn't feel like it does. And usually if I hit those turns hard with two people, it'll do it, you know? It'll rub, and I'll hear it.
Well, we lengthen your shock, so it won't travel nearly as deep anymore.
Because it sits taller?
Yeah, because we had to lengthen the suspension. So it won't dive nearly as deep. Because we're sitting like, you know, a third of the way through the travel, instead of being at the, you know, very, you know, top of the travel at the same height. It just felt like it was going to break your back.
Honestly, the ride's a lot more comfortable now.
It might get a little bit more supple too as everything settles in.
Yeah. But you're right, it would be a lot more stiffer, like just like casually hitting bumps and
yeah,
stuff. Yeah,
some bumps would hurt your back.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I noticed when we jumped to this thing.
Like a car now. I really wish this would have shown up before so cool to drive. I would have been f***ing up that grapevine. I would have been f***ing up. Don't upset. Okay, that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad.
Let me adjust the suspension.
Hey, wait.
I think I'm gonna leave the rear alone.
The rear feels fine, yeah. Man, that car feels crazy, man. No lie. I hope the footage is coming out alright, man. It's a beautiful sunny day. Adjusting the rebound right now, trying to get it right, finicking with it a little bit, you know. Car's still gonna level off, settle up a little bit, but you see what it does, man. Hit that like button for the mad scientist, get me right, bro. You feel me?
Went in 3 clicks.
What happened?
I went in 3 clicks. So we're at 12 in the front, 15 in the rear.
Okay, okay.
And then what that also does too is if you like the way the front feels, but the rear, so you can actually, your rear stiffness can actually adjust how the car rotates. Like it wants to slide. So a stiffer rear will want to rotate more easily since you're not letting it articulate and transfer weight. So since we stiffen the front and the rear is technically softer now, it might want to understeer less. Or more, more. Because the rear has more grip now than the front since the rear is softer than the front now.